YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with another article by a royal editor, Chris Shipp, who is always on TV over here when it comes to the royals, and he is a royal commentator. So he's written this article regarding Prince Harry's recent win for his court case against the Daily Mail. But apparently, even though Harry won this case, he also lost, because one of the judges who presided over the case actually felt, in his personal opinion, that Harry was asking for too high a cost for damages. But I think that Harry was just trying to probably line his pocket in some kind of way for the inconvenience of having to bring this case forward in the first place. So let's get into the article. Prince Harry demanded costs too high after winning a case against the Daily Mail sister paper judge rules. A High Court judge has criticised Prince Harry at the end of his successful legal action against the Mail on Sunday. The Duke of Sussex's legal team was granted permission to make a personal statement in court, but the judge ruled the costs they demanded were too high and the original draft statement they submitted was overly biased. In a strongly worded court order on costs, Mr. Justice Nicklin said a demand by Prince Harry's side for £35,000 in costs was manifestly disproportionate. Instead, he ruled that the Mail on Sunday's publishers should pay just £2,500. The costs, which related only to the reading of the 1,000-word statement in a virtual session of the court on Monday, should have been a straightforward exercise and achieved at modest cost, said the judge. He also ruled that Prince Harry's original draft statement was unduly tendentious, and criticisms he made of the Mail on Sunday were subsequently removed or amended. Harry won his legal action against the paper after it published a story in October which claimed the prince had snubbed the British Army and turned his back on the Royal Marines. Prince Harry held the honorary title of Captain General of the Marines until he left the UK last year for his new life in America. His lawyers said in their statement, the Duke of Sussex had made repeated and concerted efforts to continue to support the Royal Marines and other members of the armed forces. The damages which Harry received for defamation are being donated to the Invictus Games Foundation, which is a point scored with Harry. I think that's a positive thing. Someone who is of need has to benefit from this calamity in some kind of way, shape or form. And the article continues on. The Tournament for Injured and Sick Military Personnel, which he founded after his second tour of duty in Afghanistan. In setting out his reasons on costs, Mr. Justice Nicklin reminded Harry's legal team that the purpose of such a statement in open court is to enable them to publicise the fact and terms of the settlement of the claim. He ruled in defamation claims they can serve a valuable function in publicising the claimant's vindication, but they shouldn't be used as a platform for collateral attacks on the defendant. Prince Harry's victory, however, is a significant one and shows that he is willing and able to pursue legal action against sections of the tabloid press, unhindered by his relations with other members of the royal family or the view of senior royal aides. A spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex said, the Mail on Sunday and Mail Online publicly admitted in open court that they pushed a completely false and defamatory story, and they've apologised for questioning the Duke of Sussex's commitment to the Royal Marines and British Armed Forces. That's the end of the article. So it was a fabricated story, but I think that the fabrication comes from a place of resentment. Harry has turned his back on his country. That's how it's viewed. No matter what he says, he left, renounced his senior role in the firm, and he bounced on a private plane with Megxi and ran to California, where he's doing all sorts of charitable work in exchange for a salary through his Arch Royal Foundation. That's personally how I see it as a British taxpayer. He's still running around with the Duke of Sussex title, even though he serves Sussex in no way, shape or form. It's a frustrating thing to witness, but he won his case. But he also tried to get a hell of a lot of money out of the case, which is rather interesting. Is this a sign that Harry is desperate for some cash? Is he trying to profit from all of these legal actions in some kind of way? Did Meghan Markle need a couple of new designer handbags from Chanel? Is that why he tried to get an extra £32,000 when really he was only entitled to 2,500? That's the end of the article, guys. It's a short one. This is a short video. I will be back with more. Until next time, take care. Bye, guys.